right. And speaking of the Super Bowl, there's also a lot of money attached to the big game. Joining us this morning to give us some important information on companies cashing in on the Super Bowl is Brent Wilsey from Wilsey Asset Management. Brent, good morning.
Good morning.
I like this because we're always talking about investing and stuff, but this is just fun.
This is fun. It's how people can take advantage of it. We always talk about investing in equities, owning a small piece of large companies. Well, this is a way you can be part of the Super Bowl by owning these companies on the craziness that's going to be going on here.
Okay. So is it too late to be investing in these companies? Or?
Well, and again, when you're investing, I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny now for the Super Bowl, but whenever you invest, you should be investing for 2-3 years. So you're investing in Super Bowl, what, 59? 58. Well, but going forward, 59 and 60, yeah, because you want to invest longer term. But these are companies that, for instance, take advantage of the 1.45 million chicken wings that we consumed today, along with the 10 million pounds of ribs that were purchased this week for the Super Bowl. So who takes advantage of that? Well, Tyson Foods. They have chicken, they have beef, they have pork as well. They're going to benefit from the amount of chicken and the amount of beef that's going to be consumed here. Long term, though, I always want to put that in there as well. And Tyson Food trades around $52 a share, so it's not very expensive itself.
How about avocados, guacamole?
Avocados, I couldn't find anything that would attach to that. I know on the avocados, I know the number. I've got it here for you. I didn't put that down because I could not find something to benefit from avocados. It was 250 million pounds of avocados were purchased for guacamole.
Gee
there you go.
whiz.
So I got that fact.
Wow.
But the one that I liked too was 11.3 million potato chips will be consumed. Now, if you go to Vegas, you're going to see the Luxor Hotel is the front of it is one big Dorito chip. Now, who's going to benefit from that? PepsiCo, because they own actually Lay's potatoes, Doritos. You buy Pepsi for about $167 a share. And you also benefit, obviously, from Pepsi and all the Mountain Dew, everything they actually own. So this is why I always talk about owning small piece of large companies. This just makes it exciting being part of this thing here.
Pizza.
Oh, pizza. Pizza orders up 35%.
Wow. Just
for the Super Bowl. You're going to look at companies like Domino's Pizza, which trades around $425 a share. Another one called Yum Brands. Now, Yum Brands actually owns Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC. I know a lot of chicken wings talk about being consumed and chicken from KFC. So here's another one benefit is Yum Brands. They trade around $130 a share is what they trade at.
Beer.
Oh, beer. I double checked this one. 50 million cases of beer are going to be consumed. And I double checked it. It's like, that's what I came out with. And who can benefit from here is Molson Coors. Molson Coors owns, obviously, Coors Light, Miller Lite. They trade around $60 a share. It's going to be consumed. And again, I think a great long-term hold. I'm always giving these out, but do your own research first, because a lot of these I just pulled out what would benefit from the Super Bowl here.
And I want to ask you, and I'm not sure if you know, what are we at as far as the price of a 30-second or 60-second Super Bowl ad?
Well, here's some amazing facts here. I mean, it's at $7 million. Now, when these first started back in 1967, the first official Super Bowl, it was $37,500 for an ad. Now, who benefits from this? Well, CBS is running the game, owned by Paramount. You can also see it streamed on Paramount Plus. They're going to benefit from that. The other thing they're looking at benefiting from, we all know about the Taylor Swift history and so forth. How many times are they going to show her on the screen? And they say that she's going to add plus or minus 10 points to the ratings because of her. So Paramount, they trade around, gosh, they're the cheapest, around $13 a share. $7 million for a commercial. That's 30-second. Add up how many they are. They're making a good amount of money on this.
$7 million for a 30-second. I always think back to 1993. Michael Jackson does the halftime show. They set the stage up at halftime. They shoot him out of the stage. He lands there, and he stood there.
Right.
And didn't move for like 3 minutes. And you could just hear network executives losing their minds. Sing, dance, do something.
Yeah, we're losing the listeners.
They lost a lot of money on that one, but hey, that was a good show.
I also heard you talk about, too, about the restaurants. 16 million people go to restaurants. For this one, we picked out BJ's, which BJ restaurant, about $36 a share. And also, too, just be careful. The average feast on the Super Bowl, you're going to consume about 8,336 calories. So you're going to gain some weight today. Be prepared.
Yeah. Time to get on the treadmill. All right. Thanks a lot, Brent.
You're welcome.
Good times. Enjoy the game.